Final week of SEC play. Really excited to, just get back into a normal schedule and get our girls to. Um, this will be my first time seeing them since Sunday's game. So to be able to close out on that game and use the lessons that we have learned or as a staff we've seen so that we can apply them for our last two games of conference play.
What is Sierra's status for the week?
Mm. No, Sierra's going to be out. Sierra's out is day by day. As far as her return, we don't know, but right now she's out.
How big of a loss was her in the last game?
Yeah, I think anytime you are down with bodies, it's a loss. But Sierra's just not a body for us. Sierra's a starter, and so that hurts a little bit more than usual. Uh, but you know, we're not gonna sit around and cry about it because we're not the only team that's had to deal with injuries. As a coaching staff, we got to just figure out how to be the most successful. I thought we looked really good for 3.5 quarters versus LSU, showing that, and Sierra didn't play. And we finished the game strong versus Tennessee, and Sierra was out. So we just have to put it all together. Like I said, that was a really rough week, and for us, and now we get an opportunity to get back into our normal schedule.
What's kind of game plan this week
hmm
with last week being so crazy? Is it more restful this week or any different?
Yeah, well, yeah, rest is going to be very important, but now we get, 2 days to prep for a team. So we'll start the prep today, which we just hadn't had that opportunity. So we'll get 2 days and a shoot around. And so that's very important for us because that's what we're used to. I do want to mention that our experience with those games will prepare us for SEC play. The NCAA tournament's not like that. Um, the NCAA tournament is more like two games and then a break. So it kind of prepares us for that, but it really is going to prepare us for SEC play where you have to play, you keep winning, you play the next day. So really excited about watching film, getting with our team, and being able to get back in a normal schedule.
Only 2 games left and then the postseason. How
Mm.
far are you guys looking forward to that?
Yeah. Well, right now we're focused on Florida. Florida is a must win for us if we want to keep making a case for us to be able to host. And so we're going to go there and play with a sense of urgency. They've been playing really well. They have a big three. And as a team, we just came out of very like a brutal and competitive week, but I think it'll be good for us. So this is an opportunity to like look at the 4 games that we just played in the week and see what I mean. We really got tested from. I mean, playing all the teams that are going to be in the NCAA tournament, and then two that right now people are saying will be a 2 and a 1 seed. It doesn't get any better than that because they expose you. There are things you can learn from it, and so now, with these next 2 games, hopefully when you see us play, you see us put it all together.
Uh, McMahon struggled on Sunday.
hmm
What is your diagnosis for that performance? Just they found a
hmm
way to guard her better or just a bad thing?
Yeah, I think if anybody watch sports, like the best have a bad day, and I'm just gonna chalk it up as that for Cody. Cody is still, but also Cody's on everyone's scouting report, and so, and I know that people game plan for her, and she's been game planned against all year. This game was a little different because they had 6-6, 6-7 inside, and it being our fourth game of the week. I don't expect that to happen to Cody again, even if hopefully we play South Carolina again, maybe in the tournament. And I expect it to be a different type of performance as far as her play is concerned. But she'll bounce back. We had a film session this morning. She'll be better for it.
Last week, Stephen A. Smith was here. How much do you think you changed his mind about Oxford?
Yeah. Well, he's a fan. He's coming back to a football game. He was great. His whole entourage, his daughter, his personal assistant, they were all great. Um, the students coming out were great. We have one more game on March 1st, which will be senior day. I think the game's at 2 o'clock, and we would love for as many people to come out and celebrate our team and what is their final conference game at the pavilion.
How have you and Team 51 been able to celebrate, Black History Month through a
Yeah.
really tough stretch? How important is that for you?
Well, it's very important for me. I am a part of Black History with being the first Black coach here in the history of the program, and then we go to game day in Columbia, and Don and I are the first two black coaches to be featured on a game day. So we've had a lot of celebrations. We go to Florida, that's their Black History game. And so it's been pretty cool and something that, we're proud of, to be able to celebrate. I know all of the NHPC members came out and performed at halftime. I really appreciate the university just to support, some an ordeal like that and to shine light on it because that's what Oxford is about. That's what Ole Miss is about. We're inclusive, and we support diversity as well. And nothing better than being able to celebrate it for sure. Thank you.